students, now in this video we are going to discuss about 12th standard computer science chapter 13 Python and CSV files. Python has a vast library of modules. So modules are nothing but as a predefined functions stored in a Python libraries. Modules are used to do some specific task. Okay, CSV is also one of the modules stored in Python programming language. The expansion of CSV is comma separated values file. CSV comma separated values file. CSV modules which gives the Python programmer the ability to parse CSV files. So parse means reading a program or breaking up ordinary text. Okay, now you can see the definition and how we can use CSV files in Python programming language also. Okay, so what is CSV? A CSV file is a human readable text file where each line has a number of fields separated by commas or some other delimiters. Okay, so CSV file is a human readable text file. So we can able to read the CSV file. Okay, here each and every line a number of field. We already know what is mean by field is, that is the column. Okay, number of fields are separated by commas or some other delimiters. Delimiters is nothing but the punctuator symbols used in Python programming language is known as a delimiters. Okay, delimiters are used for separators. Each line as a row and each field as a column. In the previous lesson we studied what is meant by database, how the data are stored in the databases, how the data are stored in database. The data are stored in the form of tables. What is meant by table? A table is a collection of rows and columns. Yes. So in CSV file all the data are stored in a line by line statement. Okay, here each data item is separated by comma or otherwise any other delimiters. Here each line is considered as a row. Okay, in CSV file each line is considered as a row and each field is considered as a column. Python has a vast library of modules that are included with its distribution. One among the module is the CSV module. Okay, so CSV is also one of the modules used in Python programming language. Okay, now you can see what is the difference between CSV files and the XLS file format. Okay, XLS means Excel file. So we know Excel, Microsoft Excel, it is used for calculation. Now you can see the difference between Excel and CSV files used in Python programming language. Okay, so Excel files, Excel is a binary file that hold information about all the worksheet in a file, including both content and formatting. Okay, so Excel, how we can store the data in the form of binary file. What is the meaning of binary file? It's stored in the binary format, that is it can store the data in zeros and ones. Okay, so in Excel all the data are stored in the format of binary format, that is zeros and ones. But in CSV format is a plain text format with a series of values separated by commas. So how the data are stored in CSV file? In the plain text format. So what is the meaning for that one? That is CSV file store the content in the form of usually ASCII code. Okay, that is human readable format. It can store the ASCII code to store the values. Okay, so and then Excel files can only be read by, and then in Excel we can also store the data including both content and formatting. Okay, so formatting is also stored in Excel file, but in CSV file the content alone will be stored, there is no format. Okay, XLS files can only be read by applications that have been especially written to read their format and can only be written in the same way. So if you want to write a Excel files, you must write only be read by the applications that have been especially written to their format. That is, Excel files can be opened and work with the particular applications alone. So all the applications cannot be opened and work on that Excel, okay? But in CSV can be opened with any text editor in a Windows, like Notepad, MS Excel, OpenOffice, etc. Okay. Excel files can be work on that particular application alone because it has some specific format and it can be work on that format only. But CSV files can be opened any text editors, that is Notepad, MS Excel, OpenOffice, etc. And then Excel is separated that saves files into its own property format, that is .xls or XLSX, okay. That is Excel file is stored with the extension .xls or XLSX. But CSV is a format for saving tabular application information into a delimited text file with the extension .csv. So how it can be stored? It can be stored in the form of tabular information, that is rows and columns, okay, into a delimited text file with extension .csv. So what is the extension for Excel files? Excel files .xls or XLSX. And then what is the extension of CSV file? .csv. So Excel consumes more memory while importing data, but in CSV files can be much faster and it also consumes less memory. Why Excel can occupy more memory space? Because when we store the content, Excel files always store the format also, for that it takes more memory space. But in CSV we are storing only the content, so it takes a it takes less memory space and work fast, okay. So content is less, so it can also work faster when comparing to the Excel files. So files saved in Excel cannot be opened or edited by text editors, okay. So Excel files can be opened within the Excel applications alone. It cannot be opened with any text editor. But in CSV files, the files can be opened any text editors, that is Notepad, MS Excel, OpenOffice, etc. Okay. So now you can see the what purpose we are using the CSV file. CSV is a simple file format used to store tabular data such as spreadsheet or database, okay. So CSV files are used to store the data in the tabular column, tabular format. We don't know how the Excel sheet can be looks like. It looks like a grid, that is rows and columns, okay. So if we want to store the data in table format, then we can use CSV files. So this is also store the data in tabular format such as spreadsheet or database, okay. So since they are plain text, they are easier to import into a spreadsheet or another storage database. So when you are creating a CSV file, it looks like a plain text, that is the content are written line by line only, but each field are separated by comma or any other delimiters and each row is considered as a record, okay. So it is a plain text, so you can easy to store in some other database regardless of the specific software you are using, okay. You can easily transfer this plain text into the database. We can open CSV file in a spreadsheet program like Microsoft Excel or in a text editor or through a database, which make them easier to read, okay. So CSV file can be opened any spreadsheet software program, so okay, that is Microsoft Excel or in a text editor or through a database also. CSV file cannot store chart or graphs. It stores data but does not contain formatting, formulas, etc. Okay. So in CSV file it stores only the data. So it cannot have any graphical format, that is charts or graphs. It stores data but does not contain formatting or formulas. We already studied, in CSV there is no formulas, there is no formatting options are there, okay. So it can also it cannot contain the macros also, that is set of instructions executed automatically. These are not present in the CSV files. Okay. So a CSV file is also known as a flat file. We can also call it as a, what is it, plain text file. No, another name of CSV file is flat file. And then file is the, in the CSV format, can be imported to and export from programs and store data in tables. Okay, we can also export the content in CSV file to any of the Microsoft Excel or OpenOffice Calc. Okay, now you can see how to create a CSV file using Notepad. How you can create a CSV file by using the Notepad. So we know what is meant by Notepad. Notepad is one of the text editor. Okay. So a CSV file is a text file, so it can be created and edited using any text editor. Now you can see how to create a CSV file in Notepad. For that we first open a Notepad. Okay. So for opening Notepad, we just go for Start menu and select the option Notepad. After the window, in Notepad window, we just click File New or Control+N. The new Notepad window will be opened. Then enter the data you want the file to contain, separating each value with a comma and each row with a new line. Okay, so how you can separate the lines? That is by using the enter key. When you press enter key to move on to the next line, then the first line is completed. And then the data are separated by commas or any other delimiters. Now you can see the example. Here in Notepad, we are opening the Notepad and typing 3 rows. So what are the content over there? S number, comma, name, comma, age. Okay. Here in first row, there are 3 fields over there. S number, name, age. How the fields are separated? By using comma. And then next row, 1 comma, Dana, comma, 32. And then 2 comma, Bala, comma, 21. So save this content in a file with the extension .csv. Okay. So now the CSV file will be stored. So how we can save? We just go for the file menu and select the option save. Save as dialog box will be opened. From that save as dialog box, we can give the file name and save the file with the name with the extension .csv. Okay. Now the file will be stored. So we can then open the same using Microsoft Excel or any other spreadsheet programs. If we want to open the same file in Microsoft Excel or any other program, here we have opened using Microsoft Excel. It would create a table of data similar to the following. Okay, so the same file can be opened. Now you can see it create the data with the rows and the columns. Okay. So we just go for Microsoft Excel and click the file open and select the file name. What is the file name is given? PR program 13. Okay, so PRG13. So we select that file name. The file CSV file automatically appear on this Excel sheet. In Excel we just see rows and columns. Okay, S number, name, age is present in the first row, and then second row 1, then 32. And then third row 2, Bala 21. Okay, so comma is the separator in CSV file. Here you are not able to see the comma. Instead of comma, all the data are present in the particular column. Okay, that is separate columns are there. In the above CSV file, you can observe the field of data were separated by commas. But what happens if the data itself containing commas in it? Okay, so here the commas are used by the separator. Okay, so if we want to include commas also one of the field, then how we can give this one? So if the field of data in your CSV file containing commas, you can protect them by enclosing those data fields in double quotes. Okay, so if you want to give comma is also one of the data in CSV file. Okay, can you able to understand ma? So 1 comma, then a comma, what is the data is given? 1 comma, then a comma, 32. Okay, so instead of here comma is considered as a separator. Now you want to add comma is also one of the field. Okay, So commas also want to present in this Excel sheet. Then how you can give means you can give that comma within double quotes. The commas that are part of your data will then be kept separate from the commas which delimit the field themselves. Okay. Now you can see the example, one comma, then a comma within double quotes, Elachipaliyam, comma, Karamatham-patti. Okay, here comma is also used one of the data field. Okay, so we are using two names, Elachipaliyam, comma, Karamatham-patti. Okay, so these two values are separated by comma. You want comma is also one of the part of the CSV file. For that we include within double quotes. Now you can see the example in CSV file as well as Excel sheet. Okay, here S number, comma, name, comma, place. So 1 comma, in notepad we are typing this 3 rows. 1 comma Arun, comma Somanur, comma Coimbatore, and then 2 comma Bala, comma Samalapuram, comma Tirupur. Okay, now you can see these two data are present in Excel sheet and including comma also. Okay, so Somanur, comma Coimbatore. Here comma is also part of the data. How you can include this comma to present in the Excel sheet? The commas are included within the double quotes. So if you are creating a CSV file including with the double quotes means the comma is also one of the field. Okay. So the commas that are part of your data will then be kept separate from the commas which delimit the fields themselves. Okay. So commas alone is given means it considered as a separator. If you want to present commas also one of the content of CSV file, then we include within a double quotes. Okay. So this is the way you can create a CSV file with the notepad. Okay. So in the next class we discuss about the next topic. Thank you, students.